Starting off our list at number 5 is Avidemux. It's a lightweight video editor that runs smoothly even on some older computers. I would not recommend this for large projects. It's more suited for small editing tasks, like putting together clips from a social gathering or something similar. You won't be making the next blockbuster movie with this. For its intended purpose, it does a great job and supports many file types including AVI, MPEG, and MP4. It's available on Windows, Linux, and Mac. Coming in at number 4 is Apple's iMovie for macOS and iOS. With the latest versions, it now supports the editing of 4K video clips imported from a GoPro, smartphones, and other devices. The user interface is the cleanest and easiest to navigate of any editor on this list. You can export your finished project directly to several platforms, including Facebook and YouTube. It's not the most powerful of video editors, but it does work well for minor projects. If you're on a Mac, you should check out iMovie. In at the third spot is VideoPad Video Editor. These top 3 I show you are more powerful than the 4th and 5th picks, and could be in any order depending on which one you feel more comfortable working with. VideoPad is great for new users and has a user interface that is easy to navigate. It has a lot of the audio and video features that you would find in the expensive video editors, including transitions and visual effects. It even includes zoom effects. It's available for Windows and Mac. In at the runner-up spot at number 2 is Lightworks. Lightworks has been used to help produce big-time movies such as Pulp Fiction and The Wolf of Wall Street. It's been around for about 25 years and is the most powerful video editor on this list. Some of the key features are GPU-accelerated real-time effects, video capture, and professional-level color correction. Lightworks would have easily been number 1 on this list, but the free version has limitations. You can only export MPEG-4 files with resolutions up to 720p, and the free license must be renewed every 7 days, which I'm sure for a lot of you that can be very annoying. Other than that, on this list, it is the most fully featured video editor, and it's available for download on Windows, Linux, and Mac. Coming in at number 1 for the best free video editing software is Shotcut. Shotcut is a free and open source video editor with powerful features and includes support for a wide range of formats. Shotcut is available on Windows, Linux, and Mac. What is great about it, and why I have it number 1 on this list, is because it has a professional feel with tons of features including 4K support, which are all included without restrictions that can cost extra in other video editors. In fact, Shotcut is completely free. They don't even offer a paid version. Thankfully, they have created tutorials to help you out. In addition, there are many tutorials all over the internet that can also assist you with learning how to use the different features within Shotcut. Right now, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial to show you some of the basics of using this software with video and audio files. I usually use a 3-monitor setup when editing. To make things simpler for this tutorial, I've added a couple video and an audio file to the desktop. When you first open up Shotcut, you're going to want to create a video and an audio timeline. So go down here to where it says timeline, select the little hamburger menu here, select add video track, click that same icon, and select add audio track. You can add as many video and audio tracks as you need. Head over to the far left column here. You'll see the options for filters, playlist, and export. Select playlist. Now select your first video file. Select and drag it over here to the playlist. Now you'll see it playing. Where it's playing, click and drag it down to the timeline for video. To add another video file, select another video, bring it back over here to the playlist, and where the video is playing, drag it down to the timeline next to the first video. If you want to stitch that first and second video together to create a crossfade effect, select the second video, drag it to the left, let go. I'll show you what that looks like. There, just crossfaded. To add audio to your editor, take an audio file, drag it like you did the video file over to the playlist, and then drag that audio file down to the timeline. If you want that audio file to seam with the end of the video file, go to the end of the audio file here, where you see the double arrows. Click and drag it all the way to the end. With the audio file selected, I'll show you a few options. Head over to where it says Filters, Playlist, and Export. Select Filters, and select Fade In Audio. Another one that's useful is Fade Out Audio. To change the volume of the audio track, select plus again. Select Gain Volume. You can either drag the bar to change the volume on your track, or you can highlight the numbers where it says 15.5 and just type something in. Usually minus 30.0 usually works well, and it automatically saves. If you're done editing your video, you'll need to export it. So go back to where it says Filters, Playlist, and Export. Select Export, and I'll show you some settings that I like to use. Find H.264 High Profile, select that. Head over to the next column where it says Video. You'll see the resolution is 1920 by 1080, aspect ratio of 16:9. Where it says frame per second, instead of 25, let's make it 30. Leave everything else the same. Select codec. Let's change the quality from 60 to 70. And I leave the audio and the other tab exactly as they are. And when you're ready to export that to a folder, select Export File. And then you just name your file like you would anything else that you're saving. And that concludes this mini tutorial. As I mentioned earlier, there are a ton of sources on the internet to learn more about how to use Shotcut, so I highly recommend you check those out.